Yo, what is going on, guys? Hello and welcome back to the Residual Royalty Academy. Thank you for tuning in to yet another video. In today's video, I'm going to give you 6 brief, quick reasons why you should not be using ChatGPT or artificial intelligence, which is what this is, for making books, whether they be low content, high content, storybooks, audiobooks, any type of book you want to create. I really wouldn't be using this, and it's for a few reasons. So before we get into the reasons, let's quickly look what ChatGPT is. I was going to show you on the website, but it's currently over capacity, so I cannot. Therefore, you can just go on it yourself in your own leisure. You type something into the search bar on the website, and it gives you an answer. So you can ask it a joke, you can tell it to write you some code, you can ask it anything you want, obviously within its parameters, basically. So what is it? It's basically a chatbot, artificial intelligence, AI. It's got 1 million users in the first week. It's been out for a couple of months now, since I think November. And basically you can ask it to write code, which maybe would take a human hours and hours to do. So it's pretty smart, and it can also write college level essays. Now I did ask it just as an experiment to write a 30,000 word book, but obviously it told me this was impossible and it was never going to be able to write a book that long. Now maybe future versions of the chatbot, the ChatGPT, would be able to do that. Definitely possible, but I still wouldn't be posting it on Amazon, as it's totally going to be against the terms and conditions, which is basically what this first point is about. So as soon as Amazon figures out a way to know, or possibly they already do know, what content is AI generated and what is human generated and human written, they're probably going to be banning your account, because they do not want to give their customers bad products, inferior quality products that are made in such a way. They want products made with love, made with thought, made with creativity, that a customer is really going to like and really going to enjoy. So like it says here, ChatGPT is either already watermarking or will in the future be watermarking content, so that sites like Google and therefore Amazon as well know what's AI generated and what is human generated. So I got a couple of articles about this as well. You can read about this if you want. But basically, as it says here, OpenAI is working on a cryptographic watermark that can be integrated into the text. So it's not a watermark like at the end of the text. It just says, oh, this was made with the AI. It's literally inbuilt into it, so you wouldn't even be able to see the watermark. So that's one article I found about it, and another one here, it says they're definitely going to be doing it in the future to stop things like plagiarism. So obviously this is not a good idea to be putting this sort of thing on Amazon. You may think you're saving money by not paying for a writer, but you got to focus on the long term, create quality content with real human touch, and this is what the second point here is about. At the present moment, the current AI stuff is never going to have the human personality that a writer can achieve. And let's say you write the first book in a series by a certain writer, and she's got that little bit of personality that gets infused into the book. She's a really great writer. Then you can get her to do the second book for you as well. But if you were doing something with AI, it's just going to literally be like a robot at the moment. So definitely it's not smart in that sense to do it as well. Thirdly, as I said before, it's not even possible to get a 30,000 word book written by AI. If you ask it, it just says this is impossible. So point number 4 is basically saying that maybe future editions of these chatbots and AI things, as they get smarter, maybe it changes something. But at the moment, I definitely would not be doing any AI generated content, whether full books, storybooks, low content books, audiobooks, descriptions, or anything like that. Number 5 is a little thing that I just thought of as well. So by relying on AI, you're basically admitting to yourself that a robot is better than you, is smarter than you, and it's more creative than you, and that you may as well just basically quit. So you're basically saying to yourself, you're never going to come up with an original idea, an original niche, or some original writing that's going to be popular and famous and make you tons of royalties. So you basically already quit before you've already started. So this is not good. If everybody is going to be using the same thing, then everybody's output is going to be exactly the same. But as it says here, the way to succeed with publishing, or most businesses in general, is to take what's already working, follow somebody who's already doing it well, take it and add your own flair, add your own little extra things, try some extra things on top of what works, so that nobody else can reproduce what you've done, and yours is going to be the best. Because you're not just following what already works, you're adding your own aspect that nobody else can do so well as you. And finally, point number 6 is that if everybody is using the same tool in the future, the only ones who are going to stand out and have the human element is going to be the ones who are not using it and not relying on it. So the short answer is essentially, should you be using ChatGPT for publishing? And the answer is most certainly no. And the main reason is simply because it's not allowed, and you'll probably get your account banned if you try it. just for the sake of saving a few $100s on writing costs. So that is basically my thoughts on the whole thing. Obviously, maybe in 3 or 4 years' time, when ChatGPT changes and Amazon, maybe they come out and say, oh, hey, we'd love you to post AI books on KDP. Maybe do it then. But right now, definitely not very smart to do it. Writers are not expensive if you know where to look. I teach you how to do this stuff in the Low Content Elite Society. So come and join, use the discount code that's already applied in the link below, and we'll teach you how to do it the proper way and make thousands of dollars per month in royalties. So thank you for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe, smash the like button, and I'll see you next time you tune in to the Residual Royalty Academy.